Dessa faixa, em geral, sobram algumas opções bastante básicas que pecam pela falta de algum recurso essencial, como uma tela de qualidade, configuração abaixo do esperado e assim por diante. Exatamente por isso, ficamos bastante surpresos com o fato do Moto G praticamente não apresentar falhas e ter um preço nessa faixa abaixo, bem abaixo dos R$1.000. Começando pela tela de 4,5 polegadas e resolução HD, que, embora não venha com a tecnologia Super AMOLED do Moto X, é capaz de reproduzir cores com alta fidelidade. Ela nos lembra muito a qualidade de tela do Nexus 7 2013, além de possuir proteção Gorilla Glass 3 contra riscos. O aparelho também não é muito grande, é pouca coisa maior que um iPhone 5 e tem uma excelente pegada com seus 11,6 mm de espessura e design curvo. A experiência de uso é basicamente a mesma do Moto X, com uma versão do Android 4.3 praticamente pura e inspirada na linha Nexus, embora ele não traga o recurso de reconhecimento de voz do irmão mais caro. Ainda que seu preço seja básico, sua configuração não é nada ruim. Ele traz nada menos que um processador Snapdragon 400 da Qualcomm com 4 núcleos rodando a 1,2 GHz, 1 GB de memória RAM e GPU Adreno 305. A quantidade de memória RAM é muito bem-vinda, já que modelos na mesma faixa de preço trazem somente 512 ou 768 MB, insuficiente para rodar as versões mais modernas do Android. A GPU não é capaz de rodar games de última geração. Ela aguenta alguns títulos até mais pesados e vídeos em alta definição, mas nada de tentar rodar um Dead Trigger 2 ou Asphalt 8 nessas configurações. O maior defeito do Moto G é sua memória interna de 8 GB, quantidade até maior do que os concorrentes, mas que peca por não trazer suporte a cartões microSD ao estilo Moto X e Nexus. Com o tempo, esse pode ser o limitante para o usuário, em especial para quem costuma instalar muitos apps e gravar vídeos com a câmera. A bateria é outro ponto que chama a atenção, com 2.070 mAh. Ela aguenta 1 dia e meio fora da tomada, mesmo com uso pesado, pecando apenas por não ser removível. A câmera traseira é de 5 megapixels e grava vídeos em 720p. Ela é capaz de tirar fotos com excelente qualidade, mas não oferece estabilização ótica de imagem. De qualquer forma, é mais que suficiente para agradar a maioria dos usuários. A frontal é de 1,3 megapixels e grava somente em VGA, algo esperado em sua faixa de preços e perfeitamente capaz de lidar com aplicativos VoIP como o Skype. O Moto G é um modelo dual chip que não conta com 4G, o que, junto com a ausência do NFC, são os únicos recursos que o colocam em um patamar inferior aos modelos mais avançados, já que conta com uma boa quantidade de extras, GPS com AGPS GLONASS, Bluetooth 4.0 e rádio FM. O preço sugerido do Moto G é surpreendentemente atraente, R$ 649, o que faz dele um modelo com excelente custo-benefício e deve vender que nem água. Há também uma versão com 16...
And we are calling it iPhone. Today Apple is going to reinvent the phone. And here it is. No. Actually, here it is, but we're going to leave it there for now. So, before we get into it, let me talk about a category of things. The most advanced phones are called smartphones, so they say. And they typically combine a phone plus some email capability, plus they say it's the internet, sort of the baby internet, into one device, and they all have these plastic little keyboards on them. And the problem is that they're not so smart, and they're not so easy to use. So if you kind of make a Business School 101 graph of the smart axis and the easy to use axis, phones, regular cell phones are kind of right there. They're not so smart, and they're not so easy to use. But smartphones are definitely a little smarter, but they actually are harder to use. They're really complicated. Just for the basic stuff, people have a hard time figuring out how to use them. Well, we don't want to do either one of these things. What we want to do is make a leapfrog product that is way smarter than any mobile device has ever been and super easy to use. This is what iPhone is. Okay? So, we're going to reinvent the phone. Now, we're going to start with a revolutionary user interface is the result of years of research and development, and of course it's an interplay of hardware and software. Now, why do we need a revolutionary user interface? I mean, here's 4 smartphones, right? Motorola Q, the BlackBerry, Palm Treo, Nokia E62, the usual suspects. And what's wrong with their user interfaces? Well, the problem with them is really sort of in the bottom 40 there. It's this stuff right here. They all have these keyboards that are there whether you need them or not to be there. And they all have these control buttons that are fixed in plastic and are the same for every application. Well, every application wants a slightly different user interface, a slightly optimized set of buttons just for it. And what happens if you think of a great idea 6 months from now? You can't run around and add a button to these things. They're already shipped. So what do? It doesn't work because the buttons and the controls can't change. They can't change for each application, and they can't change down the road if you think of another great idea you want to add to this product. Well, how do you solve this? It turns out we have solved it. We solved it in computers 20 years ago. We solved it with a bitmap screen that could display anything we want, put any user interface up, and a pointing device. We solved it with the mouse, right? We solved this problem. So how are we going to take this to a mobile device? Well, what we're going to do is get rid of all these buttons and just make a giant screen. A giant screen. Now, how are we going to communicate this? We don't want to carry around a mouse, right? So what are we going to do? Oh, a stylus, right? We're going to use a stylus. No. No. Who wants a stylus? You have to get them and put them away and you lose them. Yuck. Nobody wants a stylus. So let's not use a stylus. We're going to use the best pointing device in the world. We're going to use a pointing device that we're all born with. We're born with 10 of them. We're going to use our fingers. We're going to touch this with our fingers. And we have invented a new technology called multi-touch, which is phenomenal. It works like magic. You don't...
thank you for joining us this evening for what is arguably the biggest and most exciting night in the history of Samsung Mobile here in the United States. My name is Tim Titus. I'm the Public Relations Director for Samsung Telecommunications America. Join me in welcoming to the stage Mr. J.K. Shin.
Today, I am proud to say that we are introducing the Galaxy S to the United States. The Galaxy S will raise the bar in the US mobile market in 3 vital areas: screen, speed, and content. Tonight, I'm excited to unveil the winners in this incredibly important race. Allow me to introduce in alphabetical order the Samsung Galaxy S family of smartphones. With AT&T, the Samsung Captivate. With Sprint, the Samsung Epic 4G. With T-Mobile, the Samsung Vibrant. And the Samsung Fascinator from Verizon. In addition, look for details of the Galaxy S coming to such regional carriers as US Cellular and Cellular South in the fall of 2010. And now, US consumers will soon be able to experience Samsung Galaxy S for themselves. Thank you again for being here tonight and for supporting Samsung.
It's a pleasure to be with all of you here tonight to celebrate the launch of the Galaxy S. This is truly a historic moment for Samsung Mobile. You know, we've spent the last 7 quarters as the #1 mobile phone provider in the United States, according to most analysts. The Galaxy S is Samsung Mobile's most significant achievement in the US smartphone market. But honestly, we didn't do this all alone. A large part of the success comes from our strong partnership with our carrier customers. We've worked with each of them to design a phone that kept the core DNA of the Galaxy S intact while bringing unique features and customization options to each Galaxy S device. And since J.K. Shin first announced our plans to deliver a premium smartphone experience 3 months ago at CTIA, there's been a lot of buzz and rumors within the media, many of you are here tonight, about the Galaxy S. I'm proud to say that all of those reports are in fact correct. As you've heard J.K. say tonight and earlier this year, the Galaxy S offers the very best in screen and speed and content, along with several other high-profile features. Samsung kept pushing the envelope, and with Galaxy S, we're introducing the new standard to beat in 2010, the 4-inch Super AMOLED display screen. So the Samsung Galaxy S will deliver an HD-like viewing experience for any form of entertainment on the best display, bar none. The same can be said for the application processor in the Galaxy S. The centerpiece of our application processor is the Hummingbird Cortex A8 1 GHz processor. This processor is truly worthy of this superphone and will dramatically improve the performance of applications running on top of Android. In addition, the Galaxy S comes with a GPU that will deliver the best 3D graphics of any Android phone in the market today. And let's not forget about the video capabilities of the Galaxy S. This will allow for encoding and decoding of HD quality 720p video at 30 frames per second. The best smartphones today, though, successfully marry great hardware and great software. But the Galaxy S will actually take it even a step further. Let's take a moment to discuss the final and perhaps the most important aspect of the Galaxy S: content. From games and apps to social networking and movies, the Galaxy S will be the most engaging Android device in the marketplace. First, the Galaxy S will run on top of Android 2.1 and have access to the more than 60,000 and growing applications offered by the Android market. Plus, the entire Galaxy S portfolio will be upgradable to Android 2.2, which will support Flash 10.1, opening up even more exciting content possibilities in the near future. Imagine having all of your social networking, contacts, calendars, even text messages and email messages merged into one integrated service. Well, welcome to Social Hub. Social Hub is not just an application, it's a service that can be accessed through multiple entry points, allowing users to quickly communicate and connect with the information and people that are most important to them. The Galaxy S will also bring a new dimension to the gaming experience. Inside, we've added an accelerometer, which will be combined with a geomagnetic sensor. And when you combine those together, you get the Galaxy S with 6-axis motion sensing. When you combine this exciting technology with our Super AMOLED display and 3D graphics support, gamers will feel like they're playing inside the game itself. But there are even more content choices coming to the Galaxy S portfolio. Soon, Samsung will launch its movie and TV content service called Media Hub. This is part of Samsung's plan to assemble a